Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As you guys can tell, I'm going to be doing a December favorite slash 2017 favorites. I haven't done a favorites pretty much all year long. I felt that with every end of the month this past year, I found just a couple of things, but it didn't really warrant me to make a whole video about them. So I just was pretty much putting them to the side, making mental notes in my head of what I would do for a 2017 end of the year favorites slash December favorites, kind of, because I feel like October, November, and December were the months that I felt that I was using a bunch of more stuff. So this is going to include a bunch of skincare, hair care, makeup, the whole shebang. So let's get started. Okay, so first I'm going to start off with hair care. So if you guys haven't been following me, I actually around this time last year had bleached my hair blonde, and obviously now it's not blonde, it's brown now. But I felt that this year was the year of me trying out all the shampoos and all the conditioners and all the hair treatments until I found some that were my favorite. Some of them were totally awful. But these two currently are the ones that I have been using. These are the L'Oreal Paris Elvive Smoothing Shampoo and Conditioner. This is what they look like. And I've been using these one mainly for smoothing because my hair does tend to get frizzy. But I have that weird in-between hair texture where it's pretty much not straight or wavy, it's just both. So this product helps to smooth my hair. And then the next two products that I have been using, but I really actually love these ones. They are the same brand by L'Oreal Paris Elvive. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. This is the Total Repair Extreme Renewing Shampoo and Conditioner. This is what they look like. It leaves my hair really smooth and silky and soft to touch. I know, like I said earlier, I had been trying a bunch of shampoos and conditioners. This one in particular was really the one that I really liked. I did like another one actually by OGX. I don't have it with me. I will put a picture of it right here. It's the coconut oil one. I really did like that one. I think that one was also for repairing and stuff like that. My main goal basically for my hair was to get it to be back to a more healthy state, because when I bleached my hair was pretty much about waist length ish, barely getting there. Obviously you can't tell where my hair is right now, but it's pretty much about shoulder length now. But right now my main goal is to just get it healthy. And I've also been using this Pantene Pro V Ultimate 10 BB cream. This is supposed to be a beauty balm for hair. This is repair for rough hair, strength against damage, silky softness, brilliant shine, smoothing, moisture, lightweight, manageability, and tame flyaways. So I like to use a little bit of this to help kind of smooth everything out. I don't really put like serums or anything in my hair because that just makes my hair even more greasy or anything like that, and I don't like that. So okay, so next, skincare, and I have been using the Rose Hydrating Gel Cream. This is by Fresh. This is supposed to moisturize and tone. I have been really gravitating towards these gel cream type of products. I don't know what it is. I feel like they absorb into my skin a lot more faster, a lot more nicer. This is supposed to be for all skin types. I really actually like this because it's not heavy. It's obviously not like a full cream. It's more of a gel cream, so it's going to be a little bit lighter. It's going to go onto your skin a lot more smoother. And I will say that obviously there is going to be a scent of rose in it. When I first tried this out, I smelled a little bit of rose, but I also smelled cucumber, and I was like, wait, why am I smelling cucumber? And it didn't occur to me that there was going to be other ingredients in it. So I was looking at the box and it says cucumber extract, and I was like, that's where the cucumber is coming from. So, but I really like this because this does help soothe my face. I wouldn't say I'm acne prone, but I do kind of watch what I put on my face. And then the next thing is also part of the Rose line from Fresh. This is the Rose Floral Toner. I mainly got this to be a more setting my makeup type of spray. You can use this in two ways. You can use this as an actual toner, unscrew this part, you get it with a cotton pad and you can wipe it and stuff like that, or you can use the spray for prepping your skin, setting makeup, or refreshing your skin throughout the day. Those last two are basically what I do with this one, and I actually really like it for setting my makeup and be a more kind of spray on toner after I do my nighttime routine. Okay, so next for skincare, still going with skincare. This was the year for me of trying out new things of skincare. And this is by Drunk Elephant. It's this cute little kit right here. This is the Let's Do It. You skin story, and this has 3 different items, and this is what the box looks like. This is really, really cute. I love this box, and I feel like when I'm done with using all the products and stuff like that, I'm gonna pretty much keep the box for extra storage or whatever. But this is what it comes with. Here are the products right here. They look so nicely done, and I've been really loving this. So what this comes with are 2 travel size mini items, I guess I want to say, and a full product item. So the first one is this Virgin Marula Luxury Facial Oil. This one can actually be used not just on the face, you can use it anywhere you need moisture, like the back of your hands, your elbows, I don't know, wherever you want to put it, I guess, wherever there's dryness that needs moisture. Then this next one is also another favorite of mine that I have been using. Is the Be Hydra Intensive Hydration Gel. Again, it's a gel. I really gravitated toward this, and what's also cool is that you can twist it and it comes out like that. I like to actually mix the gel and the facial oil together. You can use them by themselves, but I actually like to use them together to get a little bit more moisture mixed in. I just use a little bit, literally not even that much. A little goes a long way with this stuff because you're you know, using 2 products. So, and then the last one was the main reason why I got this set, and it is the Lala Retro Whipped Cream. I love this stuff. I tried it out in Sephora and I pretty much immediately fell in love with it, and I was like, yeah, I have to get that because you can never have enough moisturizers, right? Am I right? And I mean, it's whipped cream. And what I also love about it is the packaging. I mean, it's purple. It's so cute. I love the packaging. And what is cool is that unlike some of the other moisturizers that I have where it comes in obviously a jar, but you have to scoop it out with either your finger or a little spatula, this one you actually push at the top right here, and I'm not sure if you can see, there's this little thing right here, like a little blocker hole blocks the, you just basically push this down and you can get the however much amount you want. I don't even push this down all the way. This stuff feels really nice on my skin. It doesn't leave it feeling heavy or oily or greasy or anything like that. It absorbs quite quickly. So these next 3 items, I actually did an unboxing of them. They are the Blanc and Eclair products that I absolutely loved. The first one is this Serene Robust Ampoule Serum Enriching Boost. This was my first time using a ampoule serum, and I actually really liked it. I was pretty much gravitating towards this past year, especially during the winter seasons where my skin was like just not having it with the winter. It just got so dry, my skin, and this particular product really helped to retain moisture, and it's not heavy on the skin or anything like that. Okay, so this next product is also the Serene line. This is the Nourishing Night Cream. It's intense regeneration, and I really like this stuff. First of all, the packaging is just, I'm going to keep this packaging even after I finish this because it's just, it will look so nice on my nightstand. And what I love about this is that it's not a cream, it's just, it reminds me more of a gel cream, and this goes on very lightly. You don't need a lot of it. It actually feels like you're putting water on your face, which is really weird to say. It's just doing a great job at hydrating my skin, and like I said, a little goes a long way with this moisturizer. Then the next moisturizer is actually the Serene Moisturizing Cream Luscious Hydration. This one is the one that I mainly use during the daytime when I'm getting ready for putting on makeup or anything like that, or even by itself. Pretty much the same packaging. This one I feel like it looks more of a, well, actually no, it looks more of a gel cream. It's not heavy. It does the job at hydrating my skin. I don't need to put a lot on it. There is a bit of a scent to all of these products. I forgot to mention on the other 2, but it's not super heavy. It smells more like fresh linen. Okay, moving on to makeup. So this first one is a cushion. This is the Lancome Tint Idol Ultra Cushion, and this has SPF 50, which again, I like that. It comes with the puff. I will say that this puff is quite soft than the other puffs that I've tried out. This is what it looked like. This isn't a traditional cushion. This is more of a tension cushion. This is a mesh cushion. That's what I was trying to figure it out. I was like, it literally just left my head. I cannot for the life of me think of what I was gonna say. It's a mesh cushion. It's not one of those actual sponge cushions. It's just a mesh cushion, which is actually pretty cool. I really like this particular cushion because if I was wanting a more medium coverage to slightly high coverage, I would grab this one, especially for those days where I knew I was gonna be at school all day and I did not want to have to go touching up my face. Another cushion that I actually really enjoyed using was the Dior Skin Forever Perfect cushion. This is what it looks like, and first of all, I really like the packaging. This was a cushion, a sponge cushion. I would say that this one was good for me to use again also during school. This was more of a light to medium coverage, so it gave off a more natural finish, slightly glowy. You know, if I had tried this probably a year or something ago, I probably wouldn't have liked it, but I find that I have been kind of expanding my horizons, trying out new cushions and not being so picky about them. They don't have to be super matte looking. Of course, I don't want to come out looking like an oily grease ball or anything like that. Next up are some highlighters. So this first one is by Fenty Beauty, and I know everybody went crazy over this line. Like, I remember when I first heard it and when I saw the launch, I honestly didn't even bother trying to get anything because I knew it was going to be totally crazy, and I also wanted to see the reviews to see if everybody liked it. You know how you kind of, you're like, oh, I want to get that, but at the same time, I don't know if it's going to work for me. I'll just wait for the reviews. But I ended up waiting, and I saw that everybody was really just loving these Killawatt Freestyle Highlighter Duo. And particularly, I had my eye on this one. This is the Lightning Dust and Fire Crystal. I tried these out in Sephora, and I fell in love with them. And first of all, the packaging is just beautiful. It's just so beautiful. And I just love the shape of this. You also get the nice mirror, and then you get these beautiful highlights. I feel like when I was trying these out, this one would have been, this one is the Fire Crystal, and then the Lightning Dust. The Lightning Dust, I feel like this one was good for a more everyday. This one I would use towards a more natural looking finish type of highlighter. But if I wanted to do a little bit more done up, I would do more of a Fire Crystal because that one has a bit more shine and sheen to it. And I think it has a little bit of glitter in it too. But they're both beautiful colors. And then the other highlighter that I really loved, and was like, I ordered it right away, literally the second it came out, and it was the e.l.f. Heart Defensor Duo highlight. This is her Coffee and Cream, and I absolutely fell in love with this because what I love about this is that it comes with two colors, coffee and cream, and you can use them separately or you can use them both. You're pretty much getting three colors for literally $8 with this one. I also loved the packaging. It's just so pretty, and I love that it comes also with a mirror. But these colors particularly were just so nice. I felt like this one I could do a more subtle type of highlight, but if I wanted to do a more like, I would use the cream side. But if I want to do a more rose gold and like still be kind of like, yeah, I would use both of them at the same time. So Heart did really good with this particular collab. So if you guys do have this, I don't know if it's just me, but it's like freaking velvet when I tried it out. Like, it's so soft to the touch. I don't know what it is, but moving on to lips, I have been using this Lancome L'Absolu Rouge. This is in the number 264 Pute Etre. Totally butchered that, but this is a beautiful sheer finish. It's got hints of pink, slightly brown, more brown, and I don't tend to usually go towards brown colors, but this one was actually featured on Goblin, and I fell in love with the color, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try it out. And I pretty much use this all year long. I used it in the spring, I used it in the summer, I used it in fall, I used it in winter, I'm using it right now. And that's what I loved about this color, is that it wasn't specified towards one specific season. The packaging is also really cool. You just, and I love that. That's so cool. I could just like, I just be in class and just be like, I also loved the finish. It didn't leave my lips feeling dry or anything like that. I'm actually wearing it right now. This particular color was a more Your Lips But Better color. And then this next product of lips, the Moonshot. I actually do have another one, but this one I was gravitating towards more. This is the Cream Paint Light Lift. And this is in M117 Hey Rosa. This is supposed to be a Your Lips But Better type of product. And this is also a more, I don't want to say it's mauvey, it's definitely more pink. But I also love that this particular product didn't dry out my lips or anything like that. It didn't dry down matte. It left kind of a slight stain after it was, you know, gone. But I love that it felt like I wasn't wearing anything when I wore this. They have so many other colors too, not just Hey Rosa. So it was just a really pretty color, and I plan on getting some more too. The formula itself was really nice and light, and hence the light fit in the title of the box. So okay, so this next one is a Shu Imura Rouge Unlimited Supreme Matte Lipstick. This is in MCR344. This doesn't have a name. I heard about this particular brand because I was watching Missing 9, and I really loved the colors that they had featured on it. It was product placement obviously in the drama, but this particular color caught my eye. It was more of a hot pink, and I use this mainly towards the summer and spring. This just dried down matte, so it is a little bit drying on your lips, but it's not like, ew, gross, I'm never gonna wear this again. I actually wore this a good deal of times and I fell in love with it, and I want to try some more products from them. And I also love the packaging because you can see the color is see-through. So if you're looking for a particular color in your makeup drawer and you're just like, okay, I want to wear this hot pink one. It kind of looks like something from outer space too. I don't know, maybe it's just me. Okay, so next I guess I will talk about some books. Okay, so this is the series right here. This is the Firebird series, I believe they're called. There are 3 books, this trilogy. First one is called 8,000 Pieces of You, then 10,000 Skies Above You, and then the third one is A Million Worlds Without You. This is by Claudia Gray. This particular series talks about alternate realities. The main characters, they are able to jump in their alternate forms. They have this invention. The main character, Marguerite, has parents who has invented this device that is called a Firebird, and it allows them to jump into alternate realities of themselves. And the first one deals with Marguerite having to try and find somebody, and then the last 2 is basically about stopping all the alternate realities from killing each other. It's actually a really good series. I'm so bad at describing things, especially books. Forget about scents, but books are like, because I give too much away, so I don't want to give too much away. But the plot of this is really, really good. It's really fun. It's really easy to follow along with, and on a slightly scientific level, it's really interesting because I'm not smart. I don't know. Science is not my thing, but learning about alternate realities and just kind of like how they work, and especially for this particular series, is really fun. The author made it really fun to follow along with, and all the characters are really fun to get to know, and it's a really good series. So if you're looking for something that deals with alternate realities, I would definitely recommend these ones. Okay, so these next ones I actually got into really late. They are, if you can't tell by the spine, try not to drop them, they are the Mortal Instrument books. I have the first 3 right here. I have not read the 4th or the 5th or the 6th ones. I have the 4th and the 5th ones. I am going to start reading the 4th one actually in a couple of days. But these first 3, The City of Bones, which this is supposed to be the latest edition, and then there is A City of Ashes, that's the second one, and then A City of Glass, or not but A City of Glass, you know what I'm talking about. But what I particularly love about these ones is that they look like this, and once I get the complete set, it's gonna look so cool. And I will say, I did read the first one like a couple of years ago, but for some reason I just didn't enjoy it. I don't know why. I just remember different things happening as opposed to when I read the first one again just a couple months ago this year. And I really enjoyed the series. I watched the movie, I watched the television show. I like both. I mean, I will admit, at first I was kind of like, at the movie like, huh? But then I watched the TV show and then I was like, huh? What? And, you know, after reading these ones, it's like, sometimes TV shows just don't follow the series. It's like, what am I watching? It's supposed to be based on this book series, and yet some of the stuff that's happening is not making any sense or what happened in the original novels, but that's okay. Whatever, it's not gonna be the end of the world. But I particularly like these ones because they deal with shadow hunters and demons, and I don't know, I've always been intrigued by books like this dealing with, you know, fantasy related type of reads. Okay, so switching from fantasy, this is Lily Collins' Unfiltered, No Shame, No Regrets, Just Me. I will admit, I haven't really watched a lot of her stuff. I watched her in the Mortal Instruments movie, and I actually really liked her in that. I had heard of her before, but I just never got a chance to watch anything of hers. And so when I saw her in that, I was kind of like intrigued by her. And so I started following her on social media, and I started reading up about her, and I saw this book. It was around the time that this book was coming out, and I was like, I was interested in looking at it, but I wasn't sure if I wanted to read it, because sometimes it's like these celebrities like release their own books, and it's like, I read them and it's like, oh, okay, that was interesting, but not really my cup of tea. But this one was actually a really good read. It deals with her having to grow up in a sort of spotlight because of her father, who is a singer, Phil Collins, if you guys don't know Tarzan. Her starting off as modeling, and she also did writing for a bunch of teen magazines, and then she finally started acting. And then she also talks about her eating disorders, and a lot of her personal life is in this, and I actually think she wrote it pretty good. It kept me wanting to read more about her, and I think she just opened up a lot to complete strangers in this book, which is probably really hard, especially for somebody who's in her positions after everything that she's gone through. Sometimes people don't realize that these celebrities are also human beings. They're, you know, they cry like the rest of us, they feel hurt like the rest of us, they feel pain like the rest of us, and I think it's even harsher when you're in a spotlight. Okay, so next is The Scrappy Little Nobody by Anna Kendrick. I found this book quite funny. She talks about her starting off with auditions and her life before Twilight and what she's done now. It's funny to think that she started off in Twilight, and now it's like you don't really associate her with that anymore. I knew when I picked it up I was gonna get a good laugh at some of the stories. Basically, she talks about all the funny stories that she has gone through in life, whether they be in her personal life, auditions, or anything about her friends or anything like that. Next, I read another book. This is Oddbirds by Ian Harding. I am a big fan of Pretty Little Liars. I was so upset when it ended, and I wanted to read this book. I actually read Keegan Allen's photography book, more of a photography book, but I really wanted to read this one. This one's actually a uniquely written book. It incorporates birds into his stories, which is actually really interesting, hence the title Odd Birds. So this last one is a big one, and it's this one. I love Natalie Wood. This is Natalie Wood, Reflections on a Legendary Life. And I never find anything of Natalie Wood. Natalie Wood is probably one of my favorite actresses of all time. Probably, I want to say most definitely. I don't know what it is, but I just enjoy all her movies. I can watch all of her movies and never get bored of them. I just think that she was one of those really underrated actresses of today. Even now, you hear more Audrey Hepburn, Marilyn Monroe, but never really Natalie Wood, even though she was kind of big in her time in the 60s. This book includes just a lot of pictures of her life. Let's see if I can show you some. Yeah, just a lot of them from her movies. Like this is from Splendor in the Grass, and a little bit behind the scenes that her daughter wrote about, and even some words that she wrote. So I never find anything of Natalie Wood, so I was really happy when I saw that that came out. Okay, so next I will talk about some random products. This one is a puzzle that I actually made. It's supposed to kind of imitate stained glass, so that's why I got this plain frame, picture frame, and I haven't made a puzzle in a long time, so this was like, it was fun to do. But at the same time, whenever I couldn't find a piece that fit, I was like, no. But this one is Kiki's Delivery Service. I thought this was just so cute. I remember watching this when I was a little girl. Oh, when it came out on Disney Channel. Oh, Disney was so fun back in those days. Oh god, I sound so old. This is just a little cat, and it has actually Kiki at the top right there. They had a couple of other ones. And then next is Totoro. I actually got this at Barnes & Noble. I got the puzzle at Barnes & Noble also. And my brother also got one of these Totoro, but only he got, I think, the medium size. I think there's small, medium, and large. Maybe there's even extra large, but he got the medium size. I just want to get one that just fit in my palm like that. So this is just so cute in his little tail suit. I am obsessed with foxes. If you guys don't know me, I like right here. Wait, no. Right there. Nope. Can't. Right there. I'm obsessed with foxes, so I named this one Rice Ball because he looks like a rice ball. And look at his tail! I got a snow globe, and surprise, surprise, it's with a fox inside. And it's cool because I haven't had a snow globe in a really, really long time. I got this from Target, and it also lights up. Cool. A journal. I've been writing a lot. I actually have a degree in creative writing, so I tend to write just little poems, little stories, and things like that. This little journal has been my companion all year. Last but not least, not sure if you guys can tell what this is. It's my Blanc and Eclair sunglasses. Yes, I fell in love with these. So these are the Blanc and Eclair sunglasses. They have the little logo right here. I actually really, really like these. When I tried them out, I wore them for the first time at the zoo. Obviously, when you're in the zoo, you're in the sun a lot. So these helped me to see all the animals without having to strain my little eyeballs. And they are so cool because they come with this. I mean, hello. Look at this. This is so freaking cool. That's so cool. It comes in a little triangle. And you also get one of these little cleaning white. Okay, so last I'm going to talk about some music. So first off, I want to mention Red Velvet's Perfect Velvet. I will admit I just barely got into Red Velvet this year, but this particular album really just knocked it out of the ballpark for me for them, even though they literally had 3 comebacks for 2017. So it was like, how the heck did they do that? That last comeback though was perfection. Lea Michelle's Places. I really loved Lea Michele. I loved her first album that she did, and I loved this album. She went a little bit more Broadway in her songs, which I love. I am a Broadway girl, and I loved all of the songs that she sang in that album. Lana Del Rey, Lust for Life. Just a little Lana Del Rey right there. I really like Hyena's Following. I always enjoy anything that Hyena does. I don't know what it is. She just always seems to make good music. I use Palette. That was just a dang good album. Like, the entire album was just, I liked her last album. Some of the songs weren't really totally my style, but this album was, I liked every single song on that album. BTS Love Yourself Her was pretty much almost the album of the freaking year. Like, they were pretty much the group of the year. Wow, they did so much in 2017. It was pretty hard to keep up. They performed in their very first American broadcast, their first music show. It was pretty crazy for them, and I'm sure they probably felt it in 2017, and I feel like they're just really beginning. I think 2018 is gonna be another fantastic year, hopefully, for them. Sunmi, Gashina. Need I say more? She killed it with that song. And I hope she releases a full album, a million album. I don't care. She needs to release more stuff. I love Sunmi. And then obviously there was Twice with Twiceagram, Likey. I really like that song. I know they came out with another song after that, Heartshaker or something like that. I like that one, but I liked Likey also. And then last but not least, Jessica Jung's My Decade. This album was mainly made to celebrate her 10th anniversary of her debut, which is actually pretty awesome. When you think about it, she's been in the Korean industry for 10 years. Well, longer if you include her trainee days, so that's pretty crazy. And I also particularly liked her music video. That was a lot of fun, where she went through all the different seasons. I look forward to hearing some more of her music. So that is going to be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a safe and happy new year. Looking forward to 2018 because I know I want 2017 to go away. Go away, go away. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!